Kandia, Haynesworth Designs. Thank you so much for joining in today. This is a video request coming from Lorraine from Texas. She is enrolled in my embroidery mentoring program for home-based embroidery business owners. And those of you who are aware of this program know that my students get first priority on video request. Her video request today is to learn how to change the color positioning on her multi-needle embroidery machine. First, let's take a look at the embroidery request. I have Deidre's Kitchen here on the screen. If you direct your attention down here, you will see that the first embroidered word, which is going to be Deidre, is going to start with the number 7 position. So whatever color is on number 7, that's the color that it's going to embroider in. The next word is going to be kitchen. Whatever color is on number 4, that's the color that is going to embroider in. To change this, simply direct your attention down here, and I'm going to get a closer look at where I'm going. Okay, so this icon looks like this on your screen. Okay, so it looks like a spool with a wand. You're going to touch that and be transferred over to another screen. Okay, we are here at the other screen. All right, so if I wanted to change the word Deidre from embroidering starting with the number 7, and I wanted to change it on the head of number 10, I would simply press number 10. And if I wanted to change both thread positionings, meaning this one and this one, which is the word kitchen, I would simply press this icon. I'm going to get a close-up on that icon so you can see what it looks like. And it just looks like a spool. And if you look at what happens when you touch this, whatever color you switched it to here is going to change it all the way down. So as you can see, that number 4 automatically turned to number 10. If there was more requests in this embroidery design, all of them would be turned to number 10, telling the machine that we only want to embroider with that one color. However, we are back to the main screen because I want to show you how to change it from one color to the next. So let's say, for example, I wanted to embroider the word Deidre in one color and the word kitchen in a different color. I would simply go back to that screen, which is the thread with the wand, and then it would transfer me over, and then I would just simply select the color that I wanted it to be. So I will look at the number 2 and see which color is in the position of number 2 where your threads are, okay? And if I liked that color, I would simply just press number 2, and you will see the embroidery machine move to the position of the number 2 thread. All right, now if I wanted to change the word kitchen to a different color, I will close out. And then I would press the sign with the addition and the minus. So I want to get a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about. It would be this particular icon. Once you press it, it's going to switch you to a different screen, which is going to be the positioning screen of the stitch count. Okay? And so what will happen is I would have to, for this particular series, I would have to go through each letter to get to the word kitchen. So that means that I would have to press the plus sign. It would go to D, then it would move to E, then D, then R, then A, apostrophe S, and then it would move to the word kitchen. At this point, I am ready to switch the color for the word kitchen. I will close out, and then I will go right back to that color wand, okay? And then I will select the color that I want. So if I wanted the color to be number 6, simply press number 6, and the machine will automatically start moving into that number 6 position. And then I will close out. And then if I wanted to tell the machine to start all over, because at this point I've told the machine to start at the word kitchen, I would now have to go back to that plus sign and then press 0, and it's going to take the machine all the way back to the beginning of this embroidery design starting from D. That's very important because you don't want to start at the end of an embroidery design or personalization request. So let's summarize on what happened here. Today I am changing the color positioning of the embroidery request, okay? And once again, the embroidery request is Deidre's Kitchen. It is 2 words, and the embroidery machine is set to position number 2, which means that it will start embroidering Deidre on the in the thread color that is set on the number 2 head, and then Kitchen in the thread color that is set at the number 6 positioning. But however, I want to change that, remember. And so to do that, we're simply going to go and click on that wand. We're going to change it to number 10. And because I want both colors to be the same, I'm going to press the spool that is plain. I'm going to close, and then I'm going to press the plus sign again, and then tell the machine to go back to the the first beginning color. And so if we go back, we are closed and we are now ready to embroider. Okay, so first we learned how to switch the color or change the color of the color positioning. But what happens is these particular machines are preloaded in regards with memory on what color belongs where. So for example, you can tell the machine what color you have on it opposed to just pressing number 4 and it going to number 4. You can tell the machine that, no, I have green on number 4. And to do that, you want to come out of your embroidery design altogether. So you're going to click on return, and then you're going to cancel your embroidery request simply by pressing OK. And then you are going to go back into your edit screen, and then you are going to direct your attention to this little icon that has that spool with the color chart, which is right here. Once you press that, it's going to switch you to a screen that looks like a chart. And now if you just direct your attention right here, again, up where our personalization request, we have Deidre in black, we have Kitchen in purple. Now, suppose that I wanted to do Kitchen in a different color. It's already in the Kitchen positioning, and the computer thinks that I want to use the number 2, which is the thread that's in the number 2 positioning. However, I want to tell the computer, which is the embroidery machine, that I've changed that color. That color is no longer purple, okay? Because if you look at the spool here, that spool is purple. If I tell the computer that I want to change that to, let's say, orange, all I have to do is press that, and it will change the personalization, and it will also change the color. This is telling your embroidery machine which color is on that head. Okay, so it's looking for let's say the yellow or the goldenrod on that number 2 positioning. And then you want to click on close, and then it's going to take you back to the area where you can either add or edit. And if you are done, you simply click end. And then this is the final part of editing your personalization. If you are done here and there is no more moving and changing, then you will simply click on sewing. And now you are at the screen where you are ready to sew. Okay, so once again, it's telling the machine that Deidre, the first word, is going to start in the number 4 positioning. So whatever color I have on that which the computer thinks that is black, then it would do that. And then the next word, which is kitchen, I've already changed it to that goldenrod. And so it would expect to embroider in the goldenrod. And once again, if you want to change it all together, we just simply click on that icon, and then we select the color that we want. I select number 10. I want to change both at the same time. Both changed, and then I'm going to close. And then I am back at that Deidre position, and I am ready to sew. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. This is a very, very, very complicated machine at times, but it is very user-friendly as well, okay? All you have to do is ask for help, and I am here to help you. Thank you so much, Lorraine. I appreciate you trusting my services. If you have any questions, you know you can always call me. You can always send me an email. You can always post your comments below, as everyone else can too, if you have any questions in regards to this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You can always come and visit me at KandiaHaynesworth.com on Facebook. If you're an embroidery business owner, I am at Embroidery Boss. If you're a hobbyist, you can join me too. And that's all I have for you again today. Until then, I'll see you next time.